everyone. Tony D and Little Joan here on a Piney podcast. All right, let's get right into it. The beer virus. It was around 400 today. But here's the weird twist. The state went back and checked the medical records of people who died during the time of the beer virus and have added almost 1,900 people to the people who have died of the beer virus. Now, this seems to contradict what Project Veritas was doing in their report a few months back when they were examining funeral homes in New York. And New Jersey seems to follow the lead of New York because I guess Tyrant Phil Murphy doesn't have any ideas. They were actually adding people to the rolls of the beer virus deaths because maybe speculation is maybe they want to get more federal money. And it was the sort of situation early on, the EMTs were afraid to do too much investigating because they didn't want to get infected. But it was also true, and seems to be true in the state, that there were people in hospice who were on death's door anyway. Did the virus kill them? It's unclear. They may have died with the virus, but didn't die of the virus. And no one's really checking because politically, they want to get those numbers up. So I am extremely skeptical of these numbers. If anything, they should be investigating the other way to see if people were added to the rolls even though they didn't have the beer virus at all, but just died during the panic. But of course they're not doing that because, well, you know, it's all about making that beer virus suddenly come back, right? I see everybody in New Jersey, they're half-assing it now. They're getting sick of this. They want things to open up, and they are getting very lax. You know, in a place of business that I've been in many times, one time a few weeks ago, a guy came in without a mask, and they freaked out and said, "Go get a mask." He said, "I'll just pull my shirt up." And they were like, No, go get a mask." So they made him go get a mask, or I think he got mad and left, I forget. Well, then today I was in the same business. Guy just didn't have a mask on. And there were guys doing the shirt thing and just didn't have a mask on. They said, just stay 6 feet away. People are half-assing it now. And some of these people are older. I mean, these weren't spring chickens doing this. So people can't live in a lockdown the rest of their lives. They're willing to take a bit of risk. They're willing to do it, you know, and the beer virus is mostly gone. I don't think we're going to have a major outbreak, especially in the summer. Maybe in the fall it'll come roaring back, but there's all sorts of shenanigans going on with these numbers. I mean, in New York, they won't count, the contact tracers won't ask people if they've been to a Black Lives Matter protest. That's a place where lots of people congregate in close quarters, but you're not going to ask that question. So anything coming out of the government, and I believe our government follows the lead of New York, you have to question. You have to question very much so. Do not take it at face value because these guys are trying to game the system for their favor. And even if it's only a little bit of their image, just a tiny bit in their favor, they don't care. They don't care how many people they hurt. Why should they? There's now a 14-day quarantine for people who come from certain red states if they come to New Jersey. 14 days, which, by the way, Trump just said he wasn't going to do it, and they said, well, he's an official. He doesn't have to listen to that. And I guess Cuomo, Murphy, and the guy from Connecticut just said, well, I guess we can't do anything. He's the president. Yeah, I guess so. But you know, it's getting ridiculous now. They're trying to slowly trap us with all these rules designed to help us, when really it's not about helping us. It's about pushing their political agenda, in my view. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of the rest of the news in South Jersey, there's really not much to report. I can't find anything on the bear, which is probably good news, but be aware of the bear. You know, you go out to your trash cans. I mean, look. Don't just, have your head down looking into the can and then suddenly look up and be face to face with the bear. I mean, be aware. You know, if you hear rumbling outside near your trash cans, it might be a bear. But that's about it. That was about all that's going on in South Jersey. You know, some crimes, usual stuff. Things are starting to slowly return back to normal. Not quick enough. Not quick enough for me. And I'm very suspicious of this new add-on with deaths in New Jersey. I don't know what it gets Phil. Maybe it gets him one day where he can feel like he's, I scared people today, and maybe that'll push him a little closer to voting for us. I don't get it. But yeah, so that's it. That's it for the Piney podcast. Let's see little Joan again. She's so cute. Her haircut came out so nice, and she's so cool now, right, Joan? You're so cool. All right, we'll see you next time.